Selena Gomez is officially off the market, and fans everywhere are stunned. After years of heartbreak, speculation, and whispers about who she might end up with, Selena just shocked the world by saying "I do" to music producer Blanco. But this wasn't just any Hollywood wedding announcement. The way they revealed it, and the details leading up to this moment, have left fans asking, how did we get here so fast? Because just a short time ago, Selena was teasing songs about being single, enjoying her independence, and showing the world she was perfectly fine on her own. And now, suddenly, she's a married woman, clutching Benny in a wedding gown and tuxedo, with pictures that look straight out of a romance movie. So how exactly did this love story unfold? And what surprising twists made this wedding one of the most talked about celebrity moments of the year? The wedding reveal came out of nowhere. Fans weren't expecting anything, and then suddenly, boom, Selena and Benny dropped the news on Instagram. No leaks, no warning, just a jaw-dropping carousel of photos showing Selena in a stunning Ralph Lauren gown and Benny in a perfectly tailored tux. The two looked completely at ease, smiling, laughing, and holding onto each other like they were the only two people in the world. In one shot, Selena sits gracefully on the grass, her dress flowing around her, while Benny rests his head in her lap with a grin that says everything words can't. The photos weren't just glamorous. They were intimate, personal, and real. It wasn't about Hollywood extravagance. It was about two people who wanted the world to see their happiness. Even the timing was unexpected. Vogue reported the pair tied the knot earlier in the day, not during the typical evening ceremony most celebrity couples favor. It was simple, heartfelt, and different, which somehow made it feel even more special. And then came Benny's comment that instantly went viral. Under Selena's post, he wrote just 4 words, "My wife in real life." A short, raw declaration that sent social media into overdrive. Fans flooded the comment section, some in shock, others celebrating, but almost everyone agreeing. This was one wedding reveal no one saw coming. Selena and Benny's wedding may feel sudden, but their story has been quietly building for years. Long before the romance, they already had history. Benny Blanco wasn't just another Hollywood name in her circle. He was someone she worked with, trusted, and laughed with behind the scenes. Together, they created hits like Kill 'Em with Kindness, Same Old Love, and I Can't Get Enough. At the time, it was strictly professional, but fans now can't help looking back and wondering if sparks were quietly flying even then. It wasn't until July 2023 that the whispers of a romance began. Rumors surfaced online, with eagle-eyed fans noticing subtle signs, playful interactions, comments, and the way they seemed just a little too comfortable together. By the time Selena finally confirmed the relationship, the internet was already buzzing with theories. Some called it unexpected, others said it made perfect sense. After all, who better to understand Selena than someone who had been part of her creative journey for so long? From there, things moved fast. The couple wasn't shy about showing their affection, and what started as speculation quickly turned into a full-blown love story unfolding in front of millions. Each appearance, each post, each red carpet moment only added to the sense that this wasn't just a fling. It was something real, something lasting. Just when fans thought they had a handle on Selena and Benny's timeline, the universe threw in a little twist. About a month into their romance, Selena released Single Soon, a song that on the surface seemed to celebrate independence and moving on. Fans couldn't help but laugh at the timing. Here was Selena singing about being single, while secretly head over heels in a budding relationship with Benny Blanco. The irony wasn't lost on social media. Memes, tweets, and fan theories exploded overnight. Some joked that the track was accidentally prophetic, while others argued it was classic Selena, always keeping the world guessing. Yet beneath the humor, the song also highlighted an interesting side of her life. Selena has always balanced her public persona with her private feelings, and this song, unintentionally or not, captured that delicate line perfectly. What makes it even more fascinating is how the song now reads in hindsight. Every lyric seems almost like foreshadowing, a playful wink at the whirlwind romance that would soon lead to a wedding announcement shocking millions. Fans have gone back to the music video, the interviews, and the lyrics, dissecting every line for hidden hints. And while Selena never confirmed it was about Benny, the timing has made Single Soon feel like one of the most ironically timed pop tracks in recent memory. Once their romance became public, Selena and Benny quickly became a pair that fans couldn't stop watching. They weren't just dating, they were inseparable. One of the first major moments that caught everyone's attention was the 2024 Emmy Awards. Benny showed up as Selena's plus one, looking just as comfortable in the spotlight as she did, and the pair radiated a chemistry that made headlines instantly. Social media became a front-row seat to their connection. Fans noticed how seamlessly they moved together, how Benny could make Selena laugh with just a glance, and how she seemed to melt into his presence. Each photo, each video, each subtle gesture told the story of two people completely in sync. It was no longer just about professional collaboration. It was about a real, growing love story unfolding before the world. And it wasn't just appearances. Behind the scenes, they were reportedly spending almost every moment together, creating a life that blurred the line between work and romance. From studio sessions to casual weekend adventures, it became clear Selena and Benny weren't just dating. They were building a partnership strong enough to survive the pressures of fame. The proposal came as both a surprise and a delight to fans, perfectly blending romance and a touch of Selena and Benny quirkiness. In December 2024, Benny decided it was time to make things official. But instead of a lavish, over-the-top Hollywood setup, he chose something intimate, an outdoor picnic where the main course was Taco Bell. Yes, the fast food favorite became part of one of the most talked-about celebrity proposals of the year. The moment itself was unforgettable. Benny got down on one knee and presented Selena with a massive Marquise diamond ring, sparkling as brilliantly as the smile on her face. It was a proposal that felt personal, genuine, and completely them, mixing glamour with a playful nod to their shared sense of humor. Fans immediately praised the choice, calling it a perfect reflection of their unique bond. Reports and social media posts painted a vivid picture. Laughter, joy, and the kind of connection that makes everyone watching wish they could witness it firsthand. Even without a massive crowd or red carpet, the proposal felt like a headline-making moment because it was so authentically Selena and Benny. And while some details remained private, the images and stories shared afterward made one thing clear. This wasn't just a gesture. It was the start of the next chapter in their extraordinary love story. Before fans even knew the wedding date, Selena was dropping subtle hints that something big was on the horizon. Her bachelorette trip to Cabo, San Lucas, Mexico, quickly became a social media spectacle. Pictures showed her surrounded by friends, laughing, exploring, and rocking a series of white dresses that hinted at bridal vibes. The mini veil she wore in a few snaps didn't go unnoticed either. Fans immediately started speculating that the wedding was coming sooner rather than later. Every post, every story seemed to tell a little part of the tale. From tequila shots on the beach to candid laughs by the pool, it was clear Selena was celebrating more than just a getaway. She was marking a major life milestone. Fans dissected every detail, from the colors of the outfits to the rings on her friends' fingers, trying to guess when and where the ceremony would happen. Rumors swirled online, with speculation ranging from a private resort wedding to an intimate backyard affair. What made the trip even more captivating was how effortlessly Selena balanced fun with secrecy. She shared just enough to excite fans, but kept the exact details under wraps, building anticipation to a fever pitch. By the time the wedding photos finally dropped, the bachelorette trip posts felt like breadcrumbs leading right to the big reveal, showing just how carefully this couple orchestrated a mix of celebration, style, and surprise. When the wedding photos finally hit the internet, fans were instantly captivated. Reports suggest that Selena and Benny tied the knot earlier in the day rather than waiting for a traditional evening ceremony. It wasn't a flashy Hollywood affair. It was simple, intimate, and clearly designed around the couple's personalities. Every detail, from the flowing Ralph Lauren gown to Benny's perfectly tailored tuxedo, felt carefully chosen to reflect their taste. Elegant, understated, and timeless. Speculation immediately spread about the guest list. While no official confirmation has been made, insiders hinted that only close friends and family were present. Keeping the focus on love, what made the trip even more captivating was how effortlessly Selena balanced fun with secrecy. She shared just enough to excite fans, but kept the exact details under wraps, building anticipation to a fever pitch. By the time the wedding photos finally dropped, the Bachelorette trip posts felt like breadcrumbs leading right to the big reveal, showing just how carefully this couple orchestrated a mix of celebration, style, and surprise. When the wedding photos finally hit the internet, fans were instantly captivated. Reports suggest that Selena and Benny tied the knot earlier in the day rather than waiting for a traditional evening ceremony. It wasn't a flashy Hollywood affair. It was simple, intimate, and clearly designed around the couple's personalities. Every detail, from the flowing Ralph Lauren gown to Benny's perfectly tailored tuxedo, felt carefully chosen to reflect their taste: elegant, understated, and timeless. Speculation immediately spread about the guest list. While no official confirmation has been made, insiders hinted that only close friends and family were present, keeping the focus on lowther than spectacle. Fans also noticed subtle touches in the photos: natural outdoor settings, soft sunlight, and candid laughter that made the event feel more like a personal celebration than a staged photo shoot. Social media lit up with theories. Some suggested Selena's Disney-era friends were likely in attendance, while others speculated on which of Benny's longtime music collaborators might have witnessed the moment. Even without confirmation, the public's curiosity was at an all-time high. Every new detail sparked more conversation, keeping the story trending and fans glued to updates. And yet, despite all the excitement, one thing was clear. This wedding was about Selena and Benny, and their joy was contagious. Every glance, every smile, every playful gesture captured in those pictures told a story of a couple deeply in love, and fans couldn't get enough of it. The moment Selena and Benny's wedding photos went public, the internet exploded. Fans flooded social media with congratulations, memes, and reactions ranging from sheer excitement to playful disbelief. One moment, Selena was teasing singles soon, and the next, she was officially married. Fans couldn't help but marvel at how quickly her love story had evolved. Media outlets jumped on the news instantly, with headlines praising the couple's mix of elegance and authenticity. Commentators highlighted how Selena and Benny had managed to keep the ceremony private while still giving fans just enough glimpses to feel included. Social media threads lit up with debates over everything from her Ralph Lauren gown to Benny's choice of a classic tux, to the candid, intimate nature of their photos. Fans speculated about the guest list, joking about Disney friends showing up, or wondering if any surprise celebrity attendees made it to the ceremony. Others shared throwback clips of Selena and Benny in the studio, noting how their professional collaborations years earlier had now blossomed into something much deeper. The reactions weren't just about the wedding. They were about witnessing the transformation of two longtime collaborators into life partners. Even beyond the fan base, pop culture outlets couldn't stop dissecting every detail, highlighting the couple's unique blend of glamour and playfulness. From the Taco Bell proposal to the Cabo Bachelorette clues, every part of their journey became fodder for discussion, ensuring Selena and Benny stayed trending long after the initial reveal. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's journey from longtime collaborators to newlyweds is a story full of surprises, irony, and undeniable chemistry. From the subtle hints during their bachelorette trip to the playful Taco Bell proposal, every chapter of their romance has kept fans guessing, and that intrigue has only intensified with their wedding reveal. What's striking is how this couple has balanced fame, creativity, and personal happiness, showing the world that even in Hollywood, love can feel authentic and intimate. Their story reminds fans that behind the glitz and glamour, genuine connection can thrive, and sometimes in the most unexpected ways. And while the wedding photos have captured our attention today, the questions for tomorrow linger. Will Selena and Benny continue to share glimpses of their life together? Could we see collaborations, surprises, or even hints of starting a family? For now, all we know is that they've taken the next big step, and the world is watching with anticipation, excitement, and, of course, endless curiosity. One thing is certain. This is just the beginning of a new chapter for Selena and Benny, and fans can't wait to see what comes next.